Feliz Navidad, YouTube. This is Tolstoy Kafkaevsky, and I'm kind of getting ready to do some stuff for Christmas. I've probably got a pre-Christmas video, and I'm probably going to be doing a broadcast on Christmas, so stay tuned for that. But until then, I've still got some cheap Chinese crap to talk about, so let's get to it. This review starts with a story, and the story is, I'm not proud of it, but like many gamers, I get angry playing my games. In fact, for visual effects, let me grab this one out of here. I was playing Snake Eater again for the second time through, but this time I was playing on normal rather than just easy. And trying to get past boss, not big boss. That would be who you're playing, actually. Ooh, well, hope I didn't ruin anything. But trying to get past the final character boss, and unfortunately, I wasn't having too much luck, and it was really pissing me off. And unfortunately, holding my controller just like this, here's my green one, and it managed to find its way right into the corner of the chair. I just kind of, yeah. Anyway, so as you can see now, it's broken. You may not be able to see that, but on the inside, the rumble, now you can hear it rumbling. Well, yeah, it rumbles now. Anyway, and that's just because it pissed me off so damn much. And you know, I could say that I'm ashamed of it, but the truth is someone even mentioned this too. They said, there's, the concept of implosive and explosive, which is with anger or sadness. They say, psychologists say you can keep it all in, and then you're more likely to have a freak out and kill somebody someday. He says, or you can just express it right there. If you're angry, scream. If you're sorry, cry, and then maybe you're less likely to freak out later. And so, I guess you could say I apply that, that theory, and also I say this, that people who like, what's the word? People who, gonna look down on me for, getting angry and throwing my control pad, so what? It's not okay when I do that, but it's classy when Tiger Woods misses a shot and he, smacks his club against the ground. I mean, chew on that for a sec. I mean, baseball players, they kick some dust. Football players, they, they just jump around. They get rowdy no matter what you do. Okay, so basically, I had to go on eBay. I was going on eBay, and I was looking for, a replacement control pad, because these things even aren't cheap. I mean, the truth is that, yeah, and a 6-axis is like $60, which is high, but, for $20, I mean, they want like $21, $24 for $25 for a control pad, which is really, really lame. But I found, for $20, I found actually two of these control pads, but there's something interesting about them, which is that they're knockoffs from China. And, let's take a look. This is what they look like. Notice, the first thing you notice is that there is no Sony emblem. I mean, we'll take a closer look in a second, but basically, this is the box they come in. The boxes did not come with a back, for some odd reason. There was no back to the boxes. Right here, it's got some crinkled paper with some words on it. It says, analog controller for PlayStation 2. It just says for PlayStation 2, That's what it says all over it. And I already cracked open the other one, so let's crack open this one. Just take it right out like that. Throw it in the trash. Alright, and here's what it looks like. Picking it up, it feels about the same density, maybe a little heavier, which is a good thing. I don't know if this is sturdier. I really don't feel like doing a stress test on it. Feeling the joy pads, though, they feel a little different. They don't really feel as smooth. Maybe that's a better thing. They kind of feel more like they've got a, what's the word, like, these feel like they've got cream underneath them, you know what I'm saying? Like, no resistance, just water, just smooth. These kind of feel like they've got like a dodecahedron, underneath them, like some kind of like polygon. And that may not be bad. Maybe it shows better control. I don't know. They're a little harder to click in. Yeah, they're a little stiffer on that. But honestly, how many times do you find yourself using the? They call this the L. Well, let's see. This would be, from your point of view, it would be. Crap, I can't think. It would be right. R3 and L3, which is really. Never mind. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm going with this. Well, you've got your L and R's, which they feel just about the same. They got the 1 and 2 there. You got your start and select and analog buttons right there in the center. Of course, missing the Sony emblem, but still, it's all there. And of course, but what you probably noticed by now is the weird design. And I mean, like, it still has your, X square, O triangle, but, X, yeah, well, but it's got, well, I don't know. It's like, they look like Aztec symbols now, They look like Egyptian hieroglyphics rather than just elementary shapes. We're going to plug it in now and see if it works, and let me choose a game. Well, I've already got Metal Gear Solid 3 in there, so Time for the virtuous mission, Snake. Alright, this is the menu screen of Snake Eater. I think a lot of you are familiar with it, and we're going to start demoing the control pad, this fake DualShock controller. And so far, yeah, everything seems to work out great. You've got, well, all the buttons seem to respond pretty well, and I don't see any major glitches. Even the movement works pretty well. Let's demo that. It's going to, first of all, it's going to camouflage, because I just beat the game. I actually did beat Boss. And with all of the options that I chose on how to play the game, you can actually come out of it, hold on, let's see, naked. Wait, let's rub this crap off my face so that I look nice and presentable when I apply my new uniform, the tuxedo. Ah, now Snake's got style. Okay. Actually, I always hated the concept of a spy being in a tuxedo, but, you know, I find it ironic. Now, let's go in a backpack and equip the Patriot that I dug off of Boss's body, but the single-action army that I got off of Revolver Ocelot. So this should be interesting. Alright. Alright, now I'm in the forests of Russia with style, baby. I'd say, as you can see, the movement's not bad. I can dodge around, up and down, do a little bit of that, do a little bit of that. Awesome, awesome. See, I can climb trees. Here we go. That's just infinitely fascinating. I can jump off. Go into first-person view. Some interesting stuff to tell you, just kind of as an interesting. The SAA, Single Action Army Revolver, you go into first-person mode, and if you start moving the second analog stick, Snake will whip it out and play with it. Which, ooh, that did not come out right. Okay, but still, if you're not, you know, 3 years old or homophobic, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, he twirls the pistol. Bang, 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 bang. The square button's a tad stiff, it would seem, but as you can see, I'm not having any trouble letting loose rounds. That's rootin' tootin', baby. Yeehaw! Okay. Let's play with the Patriot, which seems to have infinite ammo. Yeah! 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 One other thing that I'd like to show you, for a reason that I'll explain at the end of the review, is the ability for Snake to slit someone's throat. Okay, I've just found a couple of half-wit soldiers that are approaching. You might not be able to see them right now. There they are. I'm going to see if I can't get one to come over here and take a knife to the throat. Everybody stay really quiet. I'm hunting Russians. Uh-oh. This may not end well. No! No, damn it.
Who's that?
Stab! 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 Alright, now is the part of the show where I weigh in on the product. We have here, in this corner, we have cheap Chinese rip-off PlayStation controller. And in this corner, we have broken, not cheap rip-off, although it was Chinese, of the PlayStation controller. Both buttons and control are pretty good and pretty sensitive. It works for the games, for the most part. Except for on this one, everything works okie dokie, except for, these things control really well, and they handle emotion really well, but the L3 and L and R3 buttons don't want to click as smoothly as these. You know, but that's not really a big deal. I don't find myself using that too much. The buttons work okay. I don't know, this whole jazz they tried to sell me on eBay about, like, oh, the pressure sensitive was like the wave of the future. And I'm like, hey, these are pressure sensitive too. In fact, what I was trying to do on Metal Gear Solid, but I forgot you had to unequip the knife, was that you can grab a hold of somebody with the O, and he's got his knife out, the 0 button, the circle button, and then if you actually press in on the pressure sensitivity, if you show the controller a lot more might, then it, you know, cuts him right across the throat. Anyway, I was trying to do that, couldn't do that. That's because I had the knife equipped. But anyway, so yeah, these are pretty good. Hey, it works for a cheap throwaway. It was pretty cheap. It was like $10 for 2 of them. You know, BOGO, buy one get one free, and then $10 for shipping. Which you can find these all over eBay. I actually say get them. Only one downfall, which it's not a big deal unless you like to, unless your console's like half a mile away from your couch or wherever the hell you're sitting. Is this is the length of the. You know, you probably can't see that. I'll have to. Let me see if I can illustrate it for you. Hold on. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about here. Okay, so you've got my PS2 system right there, and you can see I've got, controller plugged into each, slot there. So, follow the magical cord, follow the magical cord, follow the magical... Okay, well, so here's where this one stops, is all the way over here, which is, that's like 3 feet of cording. That's really, I think it's like the shortest controller cord ever. And then over there is where the normal one reaches, okay? That may be a problem, but truthfully, I'm only ever sitting about this far away from my TV when I play, so that's not really a big deal, for me. Could be a big deal for you. If it is, don't buy them. If it isn't, they are fairly cheap. They're not really any sturdier than the other ones, but that's kind of okay because, well, whatever. Again, they're a dime a dozen, and you may be partial to like Tiger or Pelican third parties, but well, whatever. If you are, then don't buy these. But again, for 20 bucks for 2 of them, yeah, not bad. I mean, for throwaways, great. And that's actually the one time I think I've ever been happy with this Chinese crap.